that we're all mixed people in America, and there's one, and we of course one drop rules of local law, and I can find y'all even see this. There's a YouTuber named Kim123. The last video, if you heard me cursing about these two, let me say this on Sunday morning, two bitches, who from Guyanese, they're two Guyanese people. And they was trash talking this African descendant man who came on there and see all the talking points they were saying. This Avasho's friend's agenda. This woman named Cynthia G. It's funny they make fun of your wig, right? But Cynthia G has a wig. Cynthia G is also mixed. Her DNA is not 100% African. She claimed to be pure black. And I love when a pure African woman, a beautiful pure African woman, who knows that we are mixed, who knows that we're in a racist country, that wants to explore our black DNA and call us pure blacks. And you got two people who have created this problem. I'm sorry, I'm gonna always bring Phil for this. Because Cynthia G has created an anti-black male agenda, and you have racist Hispanics, racist people from the Caribbean, who don't like African men, and probably other Africans or Asians, whatever, taking up white supremacist ideology to attack African men. And if you listen to the video that was on Kim 123's channel, where two of the Guyanese, the very racially biggest Guyanese women, talking bad about, African men, like, so-called black men. Because I don't go it's true. We are multiracial people. We're not pure black. We have mixed race DNA. The Wikipedia and dictionary said person derives descended from one racial group. So we're not 1% black. I don't care if society sees us black. I'm getting tired of the narrative is let's go with the enemy's ideology about us. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to the enemy. The enemy is wrong, and we have to go with education and what's true. You know, and so these two women was talking bad about men of African American heritage, who are technically mixed, and denying it. They don't want us. I told you the reason why they want us to say we pure black is to exploit the black DNA of us and treat us less than human and exploit us. That's why I don't go along with the one drop rule, and we can't sit here and let a liar, you know, defend lies and say go along with the lie. I don't. That's why I bash her because in Cynthia G, the white man is not God. Okay, what next? White man see us, us monkeys. Are we gonna go around calling ourselves monkeys? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you acknowledge what they see you as, but you always stick to the truth about who you are. You don't deny who you are and go along with what they see you. You know what I'm saying? And that's an ideology that he promotes on his channel, which I do not like. I don't care if people call me crazy, they call Jesus Christ crazy too. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is the truth. They ain't arguing with the truth. And even I provide educational data about who we are. And we get attacked, but that's part of being persecuted. If you provide truth, the enemy's a mass crowd of believe pop opinion gonna come and attack you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jesus went through. It's very true. So the thing is, there's this bluish gelato. There's all these YouTubers who are very anti-black male, and of course we're not pure black men. But you know what I'm saying? And they're going on saying we lazy, we want to build anything, we are chasing other races of women, we have issues with colorism. It's just on and on. And what happened if you listen to the brother that came on, and these two Guyanese women was going in, and you can tell their narrative came from Cynthia G. A lot of these people who are against African American men are going to these so-called sisters, fake um, sisters who have a nerve to attack brothers. And you understand, they went with Dusty African American men. I could tell they were probably in the club shaking their ass, so the cuss on Sunday morning, and dancing and going with some brothers who I mean, they was going at the narrative. They want a Mandingo warrior, and they're savage type, and then the man that was not intelligent that they went did them dirty. Just bad relationships. Now they go on the internet, hurt, spreading this agenda, and you have, like I said, you got Hispanic, Latino, Asian. It's like, damn, they go into Cynthia G's channel. But look at this. Avaya Show was the one. I used to be on his subscriber list. Was the one that introduced the world about Cynthia G. Nobody knew who the hell she was. Cynthia G was just silly, dumb, and stupid. At first she seemed intelligent woman. When she started doing black national stuff, I was turned off. But she was against interracial relationships. But now people are going to her channel, and if you listen to her videos, it's disgusting. And this being a Mr. Proud black man, when technically he's mixed with some French, like I have in my heritage, he's Creole. Yes, he's from Port Arthur, Texas. If you know Louisiana, and it's in my blood, I'm mixed Creole, mixed black, French, Spanish, Creole, and American, and also Irish, English, and all that. And it's a culture that are mixed race people, there's African, French, and Spanish, and Native in Louisiana, and that's what I'm related to because my ancestry, part of my ancestry came from Louisiana. I'm from Texas, okay? And anyway, and so this man, and we Creoles of Louisiana descent, come in all colors. We have the darkest on like Phil Smith, Phil's show to bright high yellow can pass as white, okay? We're very mixed, and we come in different colors like any other African American group, okay? Different hair textures and all that. This came my dog. This man don't want to claim to be black, claim to be mixed, because he's black, because society, the ignorant society says so. I get tired of that narrative. The society say I'm this, even though it's a lie. Go along with it. That is self-hate. You that the enemy of society determine you. It's a lie, and then go around and say that we self-hate if we don't go along with it. It's evil. But his friend, if she cares so much about black men so much, we're not pure black. She is making anti-Coco black men videos. Saying black men are dusty, and you can tell she went after dusty men. She didn't go after a man that was clean, educated, had money, which they do exist that people overlook. She went after dusty, hijack hip hop, probably some thug brother. You can just tell. And she was trying to be the sophisticated sister who went, with school and that was going, work at a corporate job from the white folks. It's funny how she hate white people, but she lived all the way in Seattle, Washington, where a lot of white people live. If she's so intelligent and she wants to build the community and she wants to be segregated, why did she go to a black identified community and find the wealthy ones? On the wealthiest black communities they show on YouTube. Why she didn't move over there? Why she had to move all the way in Seattle, Washington, where she's probably the only so-called black there. We're not pure black. And why she not living in the area and providing? Because see, I'm gonna critique her. If she wants a black man to provide her as a successful so-called black woman, even though her DNA is racially mixed, why she not living in a black community and providing, since she's so smart and black, so-called black American men are not providing? Well, she got the means to provide. Sometimes when the man didn't provide, the woman is supposed to be the man provide, but she not providing either as a woman. She providing a lot of racist, anti-black agenda against the men. And the people against African men are going to her channel and promoting this garbage. You gotta see it. And remember, Avaya Show is the one that introduced this bitch, I'm sorry to cuss here, to the world. Nobody know who she was. Oh, I like her talking punts. Everybody listen, and when they was talking about Tommy Loren, they said she should debate with Cynthia G. Oh my God, really? And she probably agree with Synergy probably agree with her viewpoint about African American men. I'm letting you know that there's an agenda going out here against African American men about what we date, what we marry. That's not their business. I'm about freedom. If I date whatever woman, that's why I'm not mad about y'all attacking this man about man her marriage to a Mexican American woman. Because at first I was against it, but when you see the hypocrisy, and Mexicans are part black, no joke. And I don't call his wife white. To me, she's very fair skinned, but she don't look white. Don't let that red hair fool you, y'all. That's a hair dye. That's a hair dye. Some of these Mexican American women, and I went to school with them, if they're very fair skinned, if you look far distance, they got a hair blonde and bleach it or red, and you think that they're white. They're not wearing their hair dark. They're not wearing their dark brown or black hair. They bleach their hair blonde. Everybody talking about self-hate. Okay, I'm not saying it's self-hate, but you're gonna go. I'm not talking about her personally, but I never understood how people call someone self-hater, and you see the women and some other men in the Latin community bleaching their hair blonde, and then come out blonde. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not attacking someone's freedom, but be fair to the game. Don't be saying one person can do something and another person can. Let's be real now. But these women have blonde hair, bleached blonde, and they're very fair skinned, very pale complexion. You think when they have shades on, it's a white woman. Up until you come to their face and you look at their digits, or sometimes they have little black DNA, wide nose, big lips, or they have indigenous features. You can tell. And in the roots of the dark hair, they're not actually blonde and they're not a white woman. They are mixed Latina women who exotic looking and food you think that, like, for example, Veronica Vega is not Mexican, but she's Hispanic. She's Cuban and Venezuelan. When she was being attacked on Loving Hip Hop for saying the N word, then folks were bashing her for claiming she's black. She started saying she's black, even though she's Afro mestiza. Okay, was Hispanic and black. Okay, people was calling her a white woman. I'm like, you can tell this ain't no damn white woman. You can tell this an exotic looking Latina. She got doesn't look white. On her Cuban side is very typical, but she don't look like no damn white woman. You can tell. You can tell Veronica Vega is a mixed Latina, Afro mestiza, who got Spaniard and black blood in her, and you can tell. Even when she dyed her hair blonde, you can tell in her her olive skin tone. You can tell in her features and her dark eyes. And her features are not all that Caucasian. That's why when she was her and Mala, she said she'd be in a room full of white people, being the only minority. Yeah, and in my opinion, I don't go on makeup, but she probably was trying to pass. And they can tell by that blonde hair, that's when she wore weave in her hair. They can tell that they were blonde. It's not real. They can tell she don't look like Lady Gaga to me. She don't. Okay, she have a resemblance, but you can tell that she wasn't all that white woman that's Spaniard. That's Hispanic. That she has some native and black ancestry. And at least she admitted. At least she denied, excuse me. But they call her white. I'm like, sure, my I said, Lord, I've been around Latinos for a long time. And I can tell, I guess they don't hang around Hispanic people for a while. And they'll think when they dye their hair blonde, because there are blonde Hispanic people. I'm talking about who are mixed. But I'm talking about those who look at the brown, mulatto, mestizo. I call it Afro mestizo because they can, the mulatto you might look at can have indigenous blood. The mestizo can have black blood. You know what I'm saying? It's Afro mestizo. That's called like it is. Okay, the exotic looking ones, and they pass. Some of them do bleach their skin. Molly pearl cream. It's in the body of hood. You find a bleaching cream called Molly pearl. They be bleaching their skin. That's funny. I said, how can you make fun of Michael Jackson back in 2004 when I was in Jericho? Make fun of Michael Jackson. Your ass out here bleaching skin and putting content. When I was in school, you had a cholo dude. I'm camera, right? It was dark skinned Mexican dude, cholo dude, putting on green content. I'm not in the classroom. We was in ninth grade. Yeah, putting green contact lenses. And I felt, okay, you can't tack a brother doing that. You doing it. You don't look like that white man. You know what I'm saying? You look more indigenous. You putting and you darker with some green contact. What the hell? No, I'm not a cholo dude. When I was in high school, put up a darker Mexican dude, Mexican American dude about near my complexion, putting on green, and I'm not back. Putting on green contact lenses in the classroom. I was shocked. He had sanitizers like we do now, and he was putting it, in his eyes. And I was like, okay, you can't if I put some on my eyes, you can't tag me because we didn't grow up. We have no green eyes. We're not a white man. We got white in our blood. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, stupid. You can't sit here and make fun about someone else doing something and you doing. But they will come in and bleach their hair blonde and dye it red. And you like, and I used to tell my grandfather, that's not a white girl. That's a Mexican girl. That's Hispanic. What? She bleached her hair blonde. I know that woman. When I was in middle school, this girl had black hair, jet black. You can tell that she was Mexican. She's very fair. But she was one Mexican girl that was the one my cousin had beat up. My female cousin had beat up in school when I was in ninth grade and she was in eighth grade middle school. They had a fight, so she tried to be gangster. I'll never forget that everybody used to say the girl was trying to be gangster, trying to be chola. And when she got into school, she got into high school, she bleached her hair blonde. And one time I was showing my grandfather who my female cousin on my grandma and dad, on my dad's side had beat up. She looked white. I said, you can tell her features, her dark eyes. That's not a white girl. That's bleached blonde hair. If you saw her middle school, let me show the picture. You see her in middle school, you can tell she, you know what I'm saying? So that's why people call this woman a white Mexican, talking about Phil Vice show, because she's very fair skinned. Everybody saw the red hair. The red hair, she came out Spaniard looking in her complexion, but her features, and when they show a picture with her in Vice show when she had black hair, her natural black hair. Don't let that blonde and red and all that fool you. I know this because I know in the 90s, many Latinas before Jennifer Lopez was doing this too, and Shakira bleaching their hair blonde. They had jet black hair, bleach it blonde and red, and you like, who's that? You know what I'm saying? And so this woman here, she ain't no white woman. She mixed with white Spaniard. Don't get me wrong, but she just, if you saw her natural looks before she got older, when she was a little girl, you can tell. And then when she take a picture with Visha, the black hair, that's her natural hair. She looked more out of skin tone. I know she looked more light on that picture when she had the red hair, but when she had black hair, that's how I know. Because I hung around Mexican American Hispanic people and I would see this all time. Half of them will bleach their hair blonde, bleach it red, and they're very fair skinned, and they'll be walking in the street, and you'll think, oh, that's a white girl. Up until you come to their face and their features, it's not European, and they have dark eyes, that they're racially big as Hispanics, Afro mestizos who don't look black but look more indigenous and European mix, and they can pass as, when they walk in the street, they have shades on, and you're thinking as a white woman till she take her shades off and you look at her face, you know what I'm saying? You can tell that she's not Anglo-Saxon white woman. You know what I'm saying? You tell she's Hispanic with some native and distant black DNA. You know what I'm saying? And Afro mestizo. So via Vasho, um, wife is Afro mestizo. She's not a white woman. She's not a white Spaniard living in Mexico somewhere who got money. This Afro mestizo who look more indigenous in the Spaniard look, but this in black, the contact, even her DNA test showed it. And there's a picture with her with red hair and her fair. She looked fair, like lighter in that complexion. But when you see her with her husband or Phil, with her black hair, her natural black color hair, you can see that the tan, the olive skin tan. I take this real good, unless the pictures have low quality. Because, like for example, I'm camera skin, and sometimes the pictures make me look different. Sometimes, like these I have a government phone, that too. And if you don't adjust the picture, you know what I'm saying. I know about this. Okay, I should take for photo be a photographer, or you're ever, because you have to adjust, especially when you're a person of color, you have to adjust the pictures because they made them when they made color pictures before they had black and white. It was not made for people of color. It was made for white people. Until you start seeing that you look more darker or lighter than who you are in these pictures, so you had to adjust the pictures. Okay, I know this. Okay, so unless that's how she was in light color, like she was in the light, her skin tone looked lighter, like go in the light. But if you're in a darker area, your skin, like there's less lighting, your skin will look darker, and it's not technically your complexion. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people get fooled about this. I know this. I know this. Okay, so that's why I feel Vice show. Everybody say that she white, and then you have Hispanic people who are racially mixed, Spaniard and African DNA, who check white on the census and claim to be white in paper, knowing that walk around here we see them as brown, exotic, racially Hispanic people. Okay, and so y'all don't get it twisted. She's not a pure white woman. I mean, most if there are white people in Latin America, but them white people in Latin America have money. Remember, these countries have colorism too. If you look and start reading the history of the colonization of the Latin countries, they have colorism too. But it's more not like the United States, because the United States, in those countries, they have Jim Crow, like after slavery ended. We had that here, okay? So in their countries, it's typically expected the white looking ones, if they're mixed but came out looking white, have all the money, and the ones who are dark, indigenous, and African looking be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So this is like in Jamaica. It's not Latin American. It's they speak English, but the Colin Powell, famous from Jamaica, that's who 910 run Jamaica. Those who look like him, who are very bright light. That's why he had the skin bleaching epidemic going on in Jamaica, because these folks trying to get a job. And for years, the so-called black country that's still mixed, you know what I'm saying, with some British and Spanish, you know what I'm saying, into Arawak, Native American mixture, they claim to be a pure black country, and they're not. The lighter ones have all the money, and those who are very dark, like Patra, the reggae singer, and what's the one that bleached his skin, the cake soap, that dude, they at the bottom. So they bleach their skin to get a job. No joke. It's a Rastafarians and all of us. I don't laugh at the situation. I believe people should do whatever they want in their body, but when you actually have to bleach yourself to get a job, it's a sad situation. It is. It's completely sad. A normal job, that anybody else can do, regardless of what their skin tone is. And that's why, so same thing in Latin America that going on. And and so that's why you see more browner Latinos, indigenous looking, African mixture looking, whatever, mixed racial biggest Latinos coming here, and it came from poverty, trying to make money here. For example, Kim 123, that's what his family, like I always say, you want to talk about United States and African American communities being impoverished and BBC and stuff, and it's a problem. Then why you didn't fix your country? Why your parents from Peru and Mexico didn't stay in their country and fix it instead of coming to the United States? I'm always say I'm not against immigration, but don't he should be talking about a community that he's not a part of, and saying and making a narrative on YouTube that he listens to Cynthia G now, Abasho's friend, Cynthia G. Like I'm gonna call her Cynthia G. Okay? So when it comes to Philip Basho, I'm for him with his Mexican American wife. But all these attacks on interracial couples with so-called black and white women, then talking about nobody is a friend. And when you say nobody's a friend, not just white people, you're talking about Asians, you're talking about other groups, including Latinos, including the woman he married. Okay? Because if I told my African American this victimhood, And nobody, we have no friends within our own community. We, like I was telling Bluish, I told, I'm used to attacking brothers like him. Lighter than me, darker than me, like a vibe show. You know what I'm saying? Both of them lighter and darker than me, okay? I'm used to it because I always had issue with brothers. I don't care if they had a non-black parent. Me and many brothers don't get along, okay? From the darkest to the lightest. I'm serious. It's not me. Oh, I can't stand. But no, I'll be like, what's up, man? I want to talk to you. When I was in the hood, most of the friends I had was female sisters. Cause brothers, cause I act, whatever. I'm not trying to holler at you, and I'm not changing my personality and my talking. I mean, voice for anyone. You don't change for nobody. For your, you do it in your own terms. But for somebody else, no, you do it for yourself. And that's why I never got along with me, brothers. The blue gelato thing, I'm just attacking because he lied to me. And like, no, I never. I'm gonna be honest with you, brothers and I hardly don't get along on a job. On it's like even I worked at a job where I can say this white dude, his co-worker, who's African, said his brother who smoked so many cigarettes and makes he didn't like me. He was like by my complexion, probably a little darker. Didn't like me. Talk to me rough, and I would get mad because I had dealt with this white woman, this bitch. She was this stud. I couldn't stand. I snitched on that white woman too. We had them surveys that makes I snitched on her ass, and they said she left because her dad got sick and died, and her lover. I didn't know all about that about her being gay. I didn't know that because she's very feminine, but she had an ugly personality. But she was a stud, but she had makeup on, and she talked with a feminine accent. She talked like you. She from the Midwest, like Hillary Clinton. But I thought she was a tomboy. No, she was a stud. She was a lesbian, and she working there for years. And she went to another company. I was thank God back to 16 because I was trying to make sure that cuss her ass. I was trying to keep this job and not cuss this bitch out. And I didn't give a damn from the white folks and me. Remember, said I give a damn. I didn't come back acting ratchet. Don't act ratchet with me. I'm trying to do the job and pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But this bitch here. Anyway, the old fake brother would talk to me every time he would get the shoes, women's shoes, to go, put into the fulfillment. Just mean, mean. I'm like, what I do to you, brother? I ain't do nothing to you. Then you go outside smoking, you can smoke outside, just mean. Give me a mean look outside the park like mean. I'm like, oh, but I didn't do nothing to you. And then he had a high yellow brother. I think he was half white. Well, all of us had white, they part of white Native American, but he was like a parent white. He married to, I saw a married to a white one, but I don't even tell his bitch trying to talk about a high yellow supervisor. Now, she ain't talking to him, but I can tell, and I didn't try to spread the rumors. He was trying to holler at her, and it's an older woman, because I'm older than him. She's 10 years older than me, and he's trying to holler at her. And we see on Facebook, you met this white woman. He had green eyes, big bright dude. Everybody likes to call him Joe Jackson because Michael Jackson's father do have green blue eyes, okay? And he come in mean looking, and I'm like, one time it's after work, and I had my badge on. No supervisor, not even the white woman that had not the nobody had a problem wearing a badge at the workshop. He had a problem. Can you take your badge off when you're at work? Not work. I said, well, I'm like, why he keep roughing me up? I'm not lying. This dude started, and I'm like, why this Hispanic man? Because we had a Colombian man as I still marching behind it. At first, I heard he want no brothers. Now he got some brothers on who are managers, and they just have an ugly. Well, one of them was not ugly at too. Kind of light skin tone brother. He was cool, but this one, this bright one, green eyes. I saw a face married to a white woman, trying to holler at somebody else on the job, trying to tell the business, like. But he was just me. I'm like, damn. Then we had dark skin, but the gay one. One time, his friend, my supervisor, the bright skinned sister, is a feeling. I'm gonna tell you, she told me to do this. Instead of screaming at her, this dark skinned gay dude that I admired, that I thought was a good brother, turned against me. Ah! So I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about what happened in slavery and some of these mammies of these dudes or they pappies with the slave mentality want to choose someone, spit someone out. You're not gonna do that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? I respect go both ways. I didn't come there talking down to you. Don't talk down to me. And even I worked at a security company, I had to leave. Remember I working for Andy Frank and Robert Mariah Carey birthday 27th of March. That weekend, there was a Tuesday we at remember the week as a brother by my complexion. He married to a sister, my complexion with natural hair. Their own security company trained HPD officers. The ones who go out there shooting, acting food, the ones of color, okay? And African exactly, okay? Just another white, he trained them. When he was late, and of course, that's the boss, but he didn't give no proper instructions to, and then I was taking some caffeine stuff. It's the stuff you buy at the Wholesome Market. Wholesome Market is my drug dealer. They have that a chocolate stuff with some caffeine to keep you awake and focused. So I'm saying I'm taking this caffeine because I'm looking. Man, why are you doing drugs in front of the camera? I'm not doing no drugs. I'm like, what the? Then this man, like he was weird. He was some psycho. So while he was training me outside, why you look at me? I'm like, this brother, I come back, big brother. Like he a camera skin sugar. Like I'm being honest with you, big. Why you look at me that way? Huh? What's up? Huh? Huh? Like he looked psycho. I'm like, what the hell? I had to quit that job. I'm like, I try to help build his business by working as a security company that he owned and trying to help. I said, I'm glad somewhere, and I never forget. It was some brothers hating. When you work at black owned business, oh, you ain't work that long. Ain't nothing. We told you, Zach, a black owned business ain't gonna do. I'm not. These two brothers told me, probably more Afro central than I am, but they saying this shit. I call this brother. Saying got his own business. I'm in culture. Both me and him both can. Man, we'll get along. We'll help each other out. No, this brother turned psycho. We was at a car shop. Not car shop, car lot. And I said, do I need a gun? Because it's nighttime. It's mostly white, but not too far from Katy. One by there, Ash, I-10. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that. Yeah, I'm talking about that car lot. Even when I came there, they had a brother that was a man. The Asian span was cool with me. What? We want? Had an attitude. Can you go in this house? I'm like, well, I don't know who that is. But when my manager, the CEO of the little small security company came, they know who he did. See, I'm like, so that's I tell the blue slider, I'm used to roasting brothers. Because when I was in school, when I was growing up in the color community, color like it's different shades, skin tones, exotic looking, dark chocolate, and all that. We had different head, curly hair. One of my friends who dark skin with naturally curly hair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had all type of looks growing up in our color community. You see, so I laugh when I say that, and cause Creole, all that, dog, and black and Indian, yeah. So that's why I said, well, I was gonna say we mix because we come in different colors and heritage. Instead of saying we pure black, no, that we not pure black, and we all don't look alike. So anyway, so when I was before I went to white school, they became mostly Hispanic later on. They would talk down at me and pick on me and be bullying, and then when they turn out the white man do it, I would laugh like the same thing the white man would do to me that you say would do evil as a Mexican would do to me. You doing it. You can't say you use a black card. And yes, African phone child, they use the black card, knowing that we're not genetically pure black, to gaslight what they're doing. Okay, they the white man, the Mexican, this that doing this, Latino doing this, Asian. But they do the same destructive thing. They say all Africans say me. I'm talking the ones that say that. So I say some, not all. I'm not a god, okay, like the two Guyanese people call themselves Guyanese. goddesses, and they acted and know people's heart and soul. I'm talking about my life experience. And yeah, bros that was dark like Velvet show and higher bright like blue gelato. They would talk down at me. Oh yeah, you must be gay. You buzz my skin tone. Yeah, it's a bitch ass. It was going up, and I'm like, then I don't know why you hear the white folks. They gonna do you wrong. I'm like, okay, well, I understand. Yes, it's redneck white people and Hispanic coconut trash wanna follow what they do. But you doing the same detriment things to me as you say that a white racist would do. I laugh at this. Don't want to address this. That's why you see more brothers killing each other. We used to being enemies towards each other. We don't know who to trust. And they come from slavery, and not to bring up slavery like victimhood. It's the origin. You know what I'm saying? Like a tree. You can't say the tree's growing. You got to cut the root to stop the tree growing or the plant growing, right? The root of the problem, it derived from slavery. Well, the cocoa black, well, before the mixing, the black man couldn't trust another black man on plantation because the black man was also on master side. You know what I'm saying? And you try to get out of the plantation, here comes the brother, Fiddler. You watch the movie Roots. It was Fiddler, Louis Scott Jr.'s character, that was trying to stop Kunta Kinte and actually beat Kunta Kinte before Massa came in. That's why we can't trust each other. We can't, you know, and even I never forget when I was in the hood in Third Ward, it was Arabian, dude from Afghanistan, whatever you want to call it. And he was a very hood, he called me a nigga. I checked him. He one of his little goons, darker than me by a beer shot. Man, you better leave my friend alone. You better leave my homeboy alone. Like he want to do, like he want to kill me over this. I'm not lying. I'm like, they just call me a nigga. What you gonna say? Get him to feed this shit. Oh Lord. Like Sudal say, we the worst. We are. I'm sorry. So point is, that's why I'm used to roasting brothers. I'm not sitting here trying to be against brothers. Don't get wrong. I have friends who are brothers, like they're a brother, like a blood brother. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to brothers, it's always, I don't know what it is. We don't get along. We understand. We don't defend each other. There's many times in Job Corps I had to tell brother when I was in a most experienced Job Corps in the El Paso, oh, they said this about me. And it's right. Okay, here's what you do. Here's what you do. Go ahead and talk, contact. Contact this here, contact the Department of Labor and say this person did not stop this discrimination going on. And they were like, I ain't doing this. Like they want to go with the failure rate of it instead of going against the problem. So that's why I'm not. And then too, when you try to fight, they the main one to ain't gonna happen, ain't gonna happen. Like you just name it, mindset ain't gonna happen. So brothers are used to being enemies to each other. Okay, that's why I don't advocate us coming together. You get some good brothers and sisters. You don't go here and get everybody because they got black DNA of every shade and every color and just bring them to the table. No, you get the ones with mindset of trying to grow and have find solutions. And that's what I'm about. The Abasho had to learn that when he was taking his Miss American wife and him because he thought, oh yeah, good, we all good old black folks. None of us ain't pure black, you know what I mean? Good old black folks come together. White man is the enemy. When he found out within your own community was the enemy when he attacked his wife. And I understand it was hurtful, but he was a lesson he learned. Because I knew as a child, one of my closest friends, I had white racist people in the classroom, was white who was cool, who treated with more respect, and Mexican American. That's why I always look at the person's personality. I don't look at the color, okay? Because when Buzz was attacking me and sisters, there was sometimes a white girl, a white boy, a Hispanic dude, or a Hispanic girl was my friend. Do you understand? So, and even one time a Mexican American friend from El Paso came to my apartment. We didn't see each other in college together. We we don't do nothing sexual, okay? Never have. Never had this. And I never one of the brothers in the hood. Oh, you and that Mexican, y'all going together? Y'all, yeah, you ain't bring no hoes in there. I said, first off, I ain't never had anything sexual with this dude. What are you talking about? I just my friend from college to come and visit me. Yeah, that's your friend. And it's weird how these folks talk about Mexicans and other Hispanics and white folks are evil and this and that. But they start making lies about me and my best friend when we never had any sexual encounters. Never even thought about that. It never really hurt me. Like you spread rumors about me. Well, you can bring a hole in the part. Excuse me, I ain't talked to my friend in a long time. He came from Houston, Texas. It's like, what the fuck you talking about? And I'm not lying. They the main one. Yeah, I believe you were that Mexican boy. Yeah, I would do it. No, we never did no gay shit. Yeah. I'm like, and the main ones been doing that. Main ones be out there starting shit. I never forget a dude like a little couple shades lighter than me. Big dude. He about came his his brother about my cousin. Yeah, he lied than his brother. They both used to pick on me. And one time, the Mexican dudes in the choir classroom in high school, we didn't get along. So they were picking. And these brothers in the classroom sit there and look. Did not help me out. Nothing. And they were saying, yeah, if that Mexican dude, he did it. Then they found out. So this is after we graduated because of the big fat dude graduated 2000's brother here. Couple say lied to me. And and I graduated in 98, since 2001 on Martin King Day. I'll never forget this. I'm going to Martin King Parade. And hey, Zach, remember they put that air freshener stuff in your folder? You know who did that? I said, yeah, that was, what's the name did it? I said, no, it wasn't them. I the one did it. Yeah, that was me that did that. Yeah, it wasn't them. It was me that did that. I'm like, so you gonna wait to the year 2001, which is 20 years ago, to tell me this. It was 2 years later, 2 or 3 years later. I got you 98 and he got you 2000. You're gonna tell, I was 2 or 3 years later, 4 years or whatever, whatever. It's just something. You don't tell me that, really, bro? Really? Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. I want to say one of the dudes in the classroom. It wasn't Benito that did it. It wasn't Domingo. It was me. I the one did it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to put that in your quiet for. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't listen to that. Oh, the Mexican and black. Cause I never forget that. In eighth grade, when the darker, you brown skin, he wasn't dark skin. He get darker sometimes. But I remember growing up, he was about a little bit. You know, some people they look lighter, they get younger, but it be the sun, they get darker. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those guys. And hyperpigmentation. Okay. And he was a hood booger. So was a thug. Went to jail before he graduated. He was a dusty. Okay. We were the only brothers in the classroom. Yeah, them Mexican boy picking on you. We gonna start us to do. I ain't trying to get no black and brown fight. You know, I'm talking about why you like that white guy? Oh, that's right. Cause you talking about your third grandfather was white looking. Yeah, you a peckerwood. You a redneck. You a white boy. You a white boy. It's as a black boy, but you say it's all time in the classroom. Get picking at me, making a big scene. Yeah, yeah. You like white women. And then one time the Mexican dudes were picking on me. The same dude that said we gonna fight the Mex. He jumped in. Let's pick on him. That's why I don't listen to these brothers. They're always the main one that say somebody else doing it. But they behind Mr. Diesel who hate the African American guys here and some bitches along with who's out of from Guyana. It's a brother who claim to be pure black behind this. I bet they all cahoots with each other going against me. I know that. I know that. It always happened. When I got fired from jobs, you mean the Wayne White ones, man? You find out a brother or some fake auntie mama sister is behind that shit, making sure that happens. When I went through things with police or something, am I very clean? The brother, black, identified police officer, right there with the Spanish. I never was working at an event, and Spanish cop was rude. And the dude that darker than me, worked for HPD, his partner, sit there and let it happen. Then intervene and say, hey man, you going too far. Just sit there and let the Spanish dude talk down to me. Dark skin, but like Eddie, like a darker version of Eddie Murphy, dog, Charlie Murphy, his brother, he looked like him. He looked like Eddie Murphy, but like Charlie Murphy was darker than Eddie. He was that color. The dude sit there, the HPD officer, he's one, sit there, let this Spanish dude mess with me, talk to me like a dog. And I'm like, bro, you let this happen to me? You really a brother? Oh, you're not a brother. You're a fake brother. They're the main ones, even one time when COVID-19 happened, and the buses were free. So I was at Hobby Airport. I was trying to check and see the next stimulus check coming because I stay in a hotel, right? And my money ran out back in the street. Okay. So what happened is the sister by my skin tone, she hit the wrong. She was this. We go to Hobby Airport. She was driving number 40. She supposed to go a different route because the bus don't go that entry. It hit the bridge part. Me and this man, we had to kick the door down and get out. So Metro Police had to come in, and the supervisor Metro had to come in. Metro Bus had to come and talk to us. Check this out. Sparing dude from the Metro Police Department was cool. The bright skinned, anxiety looking brother, we can tell he was a brother. Why you talking? I'm like, damn, come on, you come on. I'm like, whoa. That's why I hardly don't get along. It's like they love to down talk. Besides the auntie mama sisters of every shade, it be the main brother going on with that bullshit. Like down talk you. Down this dude lie to me. Bright like what's his name? Now this dude on that Creole. Bright like what's his name? Blue Gelato. He got straighter hair. You can tell he was a brother. He making pass for his man. You can tell he AD on his brother from here. Come down, come down. I'm like, damn, bro. I say that's official pressure. I'm not lying. This brother talking down at me. And I'm not lying. When I used to go to one of the stores outside where I was staying in West University, and it'll be a span cop. You can tell sometimes the coconut pork chop. Yeah, brother, he more my skin tone darker, a little darker than me. Brown skin tone. Gave me bad looks. Look at me, cop. I'm like, whoa. He was HB then one of them. He was from shit apart. Just looking at me with me. Look, I'm like, damn. We never. I tell you, in our community, it's a slave plantation. That's why I don't want to be united. I know my adversaries as a kid getting picked on by other brothers and sisters, and sometimes they'll gang up on me, and it was every shade and complexion and hair texture. Gang up on me and beat me, mistreat me, and treat me like a Mariah Carey got you by the white girls, but lock you in the room and say nigga, nigga, nigga to some Mariah Carey. Remember she talked about that? I had that moment. It wasn't the N word, but they all were bullying me. You know what I'm saying? It happened to me with Hispanic folks too and white folks, but they the main one with the flag and say somebody else would do it, but they would never do it. That's why I don't believe in this coming together because you don't know who your enemy is. And they'll talk about the white, the Hispanic, the Asian, but they the one do it. Do you see why it was easy for me to identify with Martin because there was no unity? You know what I'm saying? Unity also means mutual respect. Now, you know what I'm saying? And I don't buy into that abuse, mistreating people. You know what I'm saying? And there's one thing you're gonna talk about racism. At least address the problems within our own African community because we're not pure black. Okay, that that we have adversaries, and we're not. And I'm glad that critique of our show, Blue Gelato, and what's the food, Cynthia G. I mentioned that Cynthia G was Julia Brown. The reason Martin King was getting spied on, it wasn't just the white folks with LBJ trying to make a burning house. It was people within the civil rights movement who were coons who was working with LBJ trying to get Martin King killed. No joke. And trying to downplay the civil rights movement, calling it Marxism and communism. I'm not lying. And one old high yellow woman's old bitch back in the day time she worked for the Communist Party and she's exposing the civil rights movement named Julia Brown. That's what Cynthia G remind me of. And then Blue Gelato remind me of Reverend Michaud, who also critiqued was going against Martin King. He was a Koji, a holiness, and he was against Martin Luther King. So it wasn't just in the brother about me and Martin King complexion that was in the room with Jesse Jackson and Dick Gregory said that when they were away from the shot, people didn't catch it until they actually played the tape. That old fake preacher, he was the main one that caused. He was part of it. They had spies within the civil rights movement. The African paid by the government to spy on Martin Luther King, tap his phone with elbow J. Edgar Hoover, who also had black ancestry, who passed as white, helping the Klan. You had people within the African security. So before we start saying, let's come together, go to Africa. No offense, bye show. But before we start saying that, you got to check your enemies with you in your own community. Because that's why a community failed. The same thing happened to Nat Turner. When Nat Turner was trying to get the plantation, a brother within that group who didn't have to get the servant went back and told Massa, you cannot be friends with people within the community because they have a drive of black DNA and trying to force all of us to come together when those who don't want, I can say about Harriet Tubman. If I was with Harriet Tubman, I don't have no gun. I don't have a gun in my hand if they go back and tell Massa. But if they don't want to get out of the plantation, I'm not gonna argue with somebody who don't want to be out of the plantation. I'm gonna let that bitch ass stay in the plantation, get beaten, mistreated because they choose that. I chose to go. Life is you have a choice. You have a choice to live like that or live the other way, like two-way street. It's a detour or take the other way route. You have a choice. You go that route or go the other route. Well, they chose to stay there. I'm not gonna plead and beg and convince. When they don't want, you can't change it. You guys can't make the horse drink water. You cannot do that. So I'm for that type of movement. Brothers and sisters come together with the same mind frame I have, who get along, who know how to respect each other, and have a slave mentality about it. But these folks here who promote separate shit, you know what I'm saying? Even with the Nation Islam, Michael X was killed not only with the Nation Islam, they also was paid by the government through this. Okay? LBJ, okay, Nixon and H.L. Hunt was paying the Nation Islam. You're not gonna talk about that. Okay? Paying them to tell us what our place is supposed to be. And if we didn't go along with the narrative, we hate ourselves. And you can tell it's a deflection, trying to control, a mind control game. It's what it is. If you don't do what I say, you ain't being wise you're supposed to be in my eyes. That's exactly what they're doing. So that's why I talk about these subjects because while we're trying to progress and trying to fight for the cause and everything, you got people in our own community slow us down. And I'm sorry, I'm not wasting my breath trying to be friends with other brothers and sisters because we all have black DNA where they look like me, darker than me, lighter than me, bright skin, kinky hair, dark, or all other features in our community all mixed up. I'm not trying to sit here and backpedal for somebody who don't want to progress. I'ma let their ass rot. Okay? I'ma let their ass rot. I'ma let their ass rot. That's how I am. And a lot of y'all don't understand it. I'ma let their ass rot because they deserve to rot. They don't want to change their behavior. You have to let their ass rot. I mean, because here you have to do it. Because if they'll make you rot with them, you know what I'm saying? When you crowd a barrel shit, that's the reason why I believe we separate again. They like to be in an area where it's very racist and stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and say, man, let's go together. Come on, sister, let's go. And they trying to block me from getting mine. I got a life to live too as an individual. So that's the reason why I'm letting you know Cynthia G has caused a lot of anti-black male videos and rhetoric, and is causing problems on YouTube. They're making fun of brothers going overseas who not bothering nobody. That when in Colombia they have money. The reason why me and brothers don't can't build the community is not about the white men. It's also people in the community. Besides the sister, the Scottish Asian mama sister is a fake cool um, Uncle being brother. They want to block it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a plantation. You leave the plantation. You're not trying to go back to the plantation and fix it. It's not your plantation. You know what I'm saying? You don't own. You know what I'm saying? So you let the folks who love me on plantation remain on plantation. Okay. So now, yeah, look at this. Cynthia G, Synthetic G. I wish you could debate with her and let the bitch know. And I just said bitch. She ain't no fucking pure black woman. You're a pure black woman. She's mixed. I'm mixed. Show mixed. Rouge Model mixed. We all mixed. Okay? You look at my skin tone, hair texture, and all that. We are very diverse people. Okay? And claiming a certain percent is mixed, it doesn't matter. You real. What I love about African funk tribe, she's real. It doesn't matter if you have more than other in your DNA. You still mix. It's not 99% African. It's not 100% African. You still mix. So, and, you know what I'm saying? And see, the G is having relationship issues, and she mad, and she's making it a problem. You come on YouTube and you hear all this racist shit on YouTube that ain't supposed to be there, like flag and video downs and shit. They allowed this shit that they did Thomas York, let him act a fool into a bunch of people, start flagging his shit, and then next thing he get out, and next thing he goes back on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm letting you know, and they don't want us to say certain words and stuff. That they should be fair with their game. YouTube is not getting on my nerves. It's like worse than Facebook with Mark Zuckerberg. Even though it's more lenient, I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. We all know he stole their money from the twins. Okay, he was unemployed being a white supremacist. Actually, I'm gonna focus on that too. I'm about to roast him too on my channel. I'm gonna roast Zuckerberg. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I am gonna roast. I have a book that I bought from a thrift store about accidental billionaires, and I have that book. I'm gonna roast Mark Zuckerberg. I know one thing. Do people think that I always go after brothers and Latino and sisters? No, I roast everybody on my channel. Okay, I roast a lot of people on my channel. I don't care which I roast. Colin Falter who's very anti-black. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So don't get twisted, okay? My tongue don't discriminate, okay? So but yeah, once I finish reading that accidental business book I have in my apartment, we're gonna make a video about Mark Zuckerberg. I'm gonna go in on this accidental billionaire. I don't care. I'm tired that if you're a social justice warrior on Facebook, they try to block your account. I'm not lying. Block posting this. I've been attacked on Facebook like a fight and said, excuse me, that's not true. You didn't go get your policy. I'm not lying. And they so I haven't been on Facebook since like late last year till this year. I log on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and they tell me I can't because I post this long. It's back in 2017. I post this. Like, what? Really? You gonna wait years later to get me in trouble behind that? It was a mistake or something. You know what I'm saying? If it's true, y'all, I'm not lying. Zuckerberg is getting on my nerves. I don't like Zuckerberg. I do not like Mark Zuckerberg. I can't stand his ass. So, point is, I'm gonna talk about Bill Basho. Listen, I ain't just talking about you. I'm talking about Zuckerberg, white men, white Jewish men. I'm gonna marry an Asian woman. Where's up? Yeah, well, we already know why white men who racist marries Asian. We already know that. The idea of marrying an Asian woman so she gonna tell her Asian man how to be anti-black. Or, that's what they was. They were just raping the sister on plantation. The white men knew. to get the woman, the black woman, to manipulate the black man, before we start mixing. Okay, and then, of course, we start mixing, and we are mixed, but they try to put us in black category, because all of us have mixed DNA. All of us do in this country. Talking about us, accuracy, people in diaspora, we do not have pure African lineage. And so they knew how to get the woman. And the reason why accuracy and men we have problems with the women, because the women, just like anybody know the devil does that. The devil got Eve to eat that fruit. And remember, Adam didn't want to go against God, but he used the woman. The devil used the woman. And anytime you get you're in a male enemy, you always get women to do it for you. If you don't, I know that game, okay? Even gangster movies, they always get a beautiful, fine fox, fine woman, and you just in love and lust, and you forget everything, and she the main one trying to set you up. That's why they say the hoe's not loyal. Exactly. So they go to Asia and marry these Asian women. Then the Asian, they provided money in Asia, okay, white men. So what they do, the Asian men tell the Asian woman tell the Asian man in the Asian community that this white man is so great, everything he's about him is nice, but them black folks, we're not pure black, are dangerous. That's why they have anti-black racism in Asia, because the white racist men in America went over there, and I noticed because my grandfather fought in Korea, and he was dark skinned Creole brother, parents from Louisiana, born here in Houston, and he told me, actually, I hope me and Vasho are not related, because he looked like my grandfather looked like him. My grandfather looks like Vasho a lot. I'm not lying, when he was younger. And anyway, he said the Cocoa Black soldiers was like shocked when these Asian people in Japan and Korea during the Korean War, white soldiers could tell that the black soldiers had tails. So the Asian little kids in Asian families, and men and women, will see the Cocoa Black, so we're not pure black, walking around, and they're like looking at their butt, like, why they ain't got a tail? You know what I'm saying? They used to do that all the time. And my grandfather said, yeah, when he was in the army, he drafted in the Korean War, the white soldiers would go to the Asian village, like Japanese or Korean village, and say, yes, the color soldiers and black soldiers have tails. The Negro soldiers got tails. And so the Asian people who they never seen African American people, they looking at the behind their butt, wear the tail out. You know what I'm saying? They said at night that we had tails, and come out. I'm not lying. They used to tell the Asian people that, and these Asian people would like look at these soldiers, making sure the tail don't come out. And they found out it was not true. Then they'll be freeing the Asian people. You know what I'm saying? And I would tell my grandfather, I said, why you didn't stay in Korea? I would. During segregation, hell yeah, I want to stay in no damn United States. I'd just make it go overseas and and not come back to the United States until they change everything. I'm sorry, I would not live in Jim Crow. I couldn't. If I swim the Rio Grande to go to Mexico, I would. If I had to go on another plane to another country, go to Jamaica, any country, Haiti, I don't give a damn. I would not stay at the time where I was born in '79. I would not stay in Jim Crow. I would never, or slavery. And I never understood why many of our people did not leave. I would have left the United States. I'm sorry. I would tell cousin, is it cutting in the type of language you're speaking, cutting so and so. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm leaving the United States. Okay, y'all like being told sit in the back of bus and all that. We not living. No. I'm not living here. I want freedom. I don't want nobody telling me where I can't sit at and what waterfall I'm drinking. Now they go in the back of the building to get something. I don't want that. Y'all can live like that. Like that. That's why I'm like, no, I'm not sitting here going on with that nonsense. Y'all can go along and call all types of things and KKK harassing. I'm not going along with it. No, Lord Jesus. No, Lord Jesus. No, Lord Jesus. Y'all hear me? No, Lord Jesus. I'm not going on with that nonsense. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that shit. And I was told right there at that time, go ahead and be called all type of niggas. Go ahead and yell that, scream at. I'm against that. Don't get wrong. I'm against that. I'm against it. But I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to. I'll be honest with you. A lot of these folks don't realize that. Excuse me, sorry. I'm not going on with the shit. Hell no. No, I wouldn't. Y'all want to stay in Jim Crow and told what you can do. And not today you have people I don't agree with a light brown paper bag. No, it's not brown. It's a light brown paper bag. My skin ain't dark chocolate, but I'm a little darker than that paper bag. I can't get this in our own community. No, you can go ahead and have this shit. I'm leaving this country. That's what I would do. I can handle this. I'm going to Mexico, going to Puerto Rico. Well, on my United States, probably, I don't know. I'm going to another country, go to Jamaica, go something, go somewhere away. South America, Asia, Africa, anywhere. I should be like, see your sister go to Africa. You know what I'm saying? In a movie called The Purple, go somewhere away. Go to Europe, go to Canada, something. I cannot stay in the United States. Real, I would not stay here. I'm being real with you. I have my kids in here, that shit here now. But that's why. So, Afrophone, child, hope that you can actually do a live stream with me. I actually do like you and I tag team and get Bluish Gelato and what's the name, Cynthia G to go against us. I don't like no, and see, they say I hate my black side. I'm trying to get a pure African woman on my side, not no mixed sister with a wig on her head. Cause she ain't no full blown black woman with camel complexion. Okay, my skin tone, not dark chocolate. Okay, with a straight wig on her head, talking about black empowerment, but her most of her videos is bashing the brothers. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I show really put this old woman here on blast. Everybody follow her. She just her subscription was getting. She's making anti-black male, even though we're mixed videos. She's like anti-black female, even though they mixed. But Tommy told her, Tommy Sotomayor, excuse me, Tommy Sotomayor's video. She's a female version of it, with a lot of skin tone. You know what I'm saying? That's what she is. Well, straight ass wig, a white woman. Time out. They gonna know woman of color. She got a white woman's wig on her head. She got a white woman's wig on her head. See, you can wear what you want, but I'm for that. Like I wear my hair relaxed and braided. It's my body. I don't want nobody telling me shit. I love that you check that. I love that you check that brother who was harassing you about that wig. You bought your hair. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna talk instead of going to Cynthia G's channel, talk about her. Cynthia G talking about black empowerment, black nationalist bullshit. But she have a straight white woman wig on her head. Cynthia G ain't wearing no afro. Cynthia G is living in a white neighborhood, by the way. Cynthia G also worked for a white man. Why she got me subscribers? She's probably making their money on YouTube, right? Right? Cynthia G have a nice house next to white people, jog right white people. Cynthia G's not living in a hood. She not living in a nice African resident community. It's not a hood. She's not living there. She's not living in those areas. Cynthia G is not living in those areas. She lived next to white people. And her bills is tagging a white man. Now it's tagging a so-called black man, even though we're not pure black. And a Vice show put this bitch on YouTube and it's causing anti-black male videos from Kim 123, Blue Gelato, the Guyanese God, fake goddess. It's like, and everything they were saying on Kim 123 was Cynthia G's mouth, her talking points. You know what I'm saying? For You know what I'm saying? That's what a vibe show, and he's a brother supposed to power the community, but he's not calling this shit out by Cynthia G. Reason why I'm on with you attacking a vibe show, I'm not with that. Look, I go to Africa when I want to go to Africa. Don't be telling me when I go. I'm not trying to live in the United States either. Okay? But don't be using white man's ideology. You must go back to Africa. Because one thing, and I'm gonna let you know, African Phone Channel. This is why I don't take black nationalism seriously. They was being paid by the Klansmen. The Klansmen to tell us what our place is. We can't do this. That and so with us, and African people going against this narrative, they need someone within our community to tell us that we're wrong when we're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Trying to challenge us. So they paid Marcus Garvey. They paid Nation Islam. The Klan did this, and they the one was doing this to stop us from having civil rights and freedom. That's the whole reason why. So Cynthia G has caused this problem. So and I believe I'm sure she paid by the Klan. I'll be shocked about that. She paid some white supremacists paying her say what she want to say on online, talk bad about brothers. I'm letting you know. Cynthia G. So see how and see there's a man that was on GoFundMe, a brother. Yeah, like I was saying, say I want to go back to Africa. All these white people was giving him money on GoFundMe, and they were showing the history of these back to Africa movements was paid by the Ku Klux Klan and white supremacists before the Ku Klux Klan. They were supporting the back to Africa movement, and that's why our show is. I'm sorry, I believe he getting paid by white supremacists. I'm sorry, and if they hear about somebody getting lynched, see, they can't fool me. My heart goes out to the Michaela sister down there, and he'll always bring out the area. Don't get wrong, I would never move into a white racist area, but not all white racist area are racist. You know what I'm saying? So because I met people from up north. Actually, I was in California. It's West Coast. We call it North because of the Civil War, the division of the country. And I remember my real dog, my uncle, God rest his soul. His wife by my complexion. They had swimming pool, everything, in California. And next thing, I was shocked that this white boy come out. So I talking to my great uncle, my grandfather's brother, Uncle Junior. Called Uncle Junior, the oldest one in the family. And I'm like, this white boy talking to my, I was shocked, like, huh? Because in Houston, it's like, and my grandfather said, yeah, because in those areas, it's more integrated. It's not like here in the South. Do you understand? And that, no, it wasn't nobody being racist and stuff. Michaela, the case, my heart goes out to Michaela. Okay? And what happened is they get people who've been hurt about lynchings. Because back in the day when Marcus Garvey and shout out to Jason Williams is this real high yellow bright dude of African American history. His YouTube, and he mentioned this that when Garvey had the meeting with Ku Klux Klan going against W. Du Bois, what happened was they conspired lynchings to happen so it can cause an agenda so African Americans and people hate white people. That's the whole reason why they did lynchings. And when your family was lynched, somebody was lynched, here comes the black nationality that they're paying to provide that propaganda and brainwashing to you. That's how I know. Now, don't get wrong. He want to help out Michaela. My heart goes out to that sister. But don't be using it as an anti-white and versus black stuff. We know there's white supremacists did that. But there's lynchings, killings, and the hood goes on too. Lynching is no way to kill somebody. Just because you get shot in the hood does not mean that I'm making no. It's apples and oranges. Yes, it's a different way of killing somebody instead of shooting them. Okay, they take so just like I always say, the hood, the ghetto is no different than Clan Town. It's no different. You call a nigga, you know what I'm saying? They call you nigga in the hood. You call you nigga in the Clan Town. They're trying to kill you. Okay, trying to break into your house. It's no different. The hood, the ghetto, it's no different in the Klan town. It's no different living in redneck area in Vine, Texas. It's no different. You go to Vine, Texas right now, Klan people that do something to you. Same thing go to hood. So hood, them hood booger thugs do something to you. The Klan are thugs. The Klan are thugs, and so are the white, the hood booger thugs, the hood rats. They are thugs, no matter what color they are, and they do things to you. Okay, ready to fight you, ready to do something to you, and they'll do it too. So that's why. So I know that there's people of African descent within the community are enemies, and we need to stop ignoring that because what if Michaela went to a black college? You know how many times I heard something's going on at HBU college? No, I'm not saying HBU colleges are bad. It's a lot of colorism in these colleges with fraternities and sororities. If you lighter and darker, because we're all mixed. Then too, you have people who turn against you, do things to you. I remember my homegirl, she dark skinned, she's an American black, and she was at TSU years ago. And Africans broke, no offense to you, I know you're Africans, African dudes in that school broke into her dorm and raped her. Yep, nope, no joke. So my thing is, you can't sit here and say that the white folks would do it, and other people, our people, African sick, ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not glad that I was bullied and abused, but it taught me to look at people based on the content, the character, like Martin King was talking about. Because I couldn't trust nobody when I was in school. I was bullied, and I couldn't trust nobody. That's why when people say that when people bully you more, you say you're mixed. What's the point? Them brothers that they're probably and sisters get mad by me claiming that they will turn against me if I didn't even say I was mixed. You know, they have it in their heart to hurt me. That's in their heart. You know, so that's why I'm mad at Savage Show. He's been very silent about Cynthia G. And Cynthia G is causing anti-black male racism on YouTube and letting people who don't like African men making our images look terrible. Cindy G, and it's a brother that brought her here. Now, of course, she had a bit, but she didn't have that attention until he brought her in. And I don't like Cynthia G. She's in the black man ain't shit. Well, then don't get your white man, like the old man down there in New Orleans said, get your white man. I don't know why. That's why we do interracial mix. We already mixed already, but we're looking at character. If a sister did me dirty, okay, did me dirty, and a white woman come in who's not like the woman from Emmett Till, who's like Mariah Carey's mom. Not, of course, not with Mariah Carey. Mom did talk about her going against her parents to marry her black Hispanic dad. Okay, because Mariah Carey dad is Hispanic too, was Hispanic, Venezuela. I wouldn't I wouldn't doubt her and go with that woman. She's a good woman no matter what color she is. Tina Turner had to learn that with Ike Turner. She went to Europe, found a good white man. And because he's white, she's looking at character. Ike Turner did her dirty. Did her dirty. You can't be looking at color. You fall in love with somebody of the opposite sex, regardless of what their color is, and they're on your side. You fall in love with that person. And you be shocked that person was a special person. You look overlook the color, where they darken you, lighten you. You know, everybody have fixation what they want of their partner. But sometimes the person that fits your imagination of what you see in the part is not the person for you, not based on color and all that. It's the character. And as we grow up in this world and maturing, we learn that, as kids and as young adults, you're fixed on how she look and how this person look, how this man look, whatever. But once they turn into a monster, you wish you never met them. Trust me, I know. All right. But anyway, it's the truth. It's the truth. You look at the person, oh, She got a big ass. Ooh, her hair long. I like that movie. I'm a sucker. You watch that one? Yeah. And Anne-Marie Johnson. She been cherry surprise. Remember? And in there, she took her contact lens off her wig. Off she bald head. She took her leg off. Oh Lord. Shows I never get that too. Cherry surprise. I never get that. Anne Marie Johnson did a good job playing that role. But it taught you to look besides looking at looks. Yeah, and all this baby mama drama, yeah. Cause people going to they want he fine. She fine. If it was dude, they go to a club instead of getting to know the person, they really have sex. They ain't put no condom on. Lucky they ain't get no HIV, and that's what a lot of besides the down low. No, that's how you get because you don't know the person. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they're being with. Lay down, had sex, got sleep off, get fleas. Then you got, I'm pregnant. Next thing you find out, that person is not a good parent. They're full of shit. Y'all made a baby together. And then y'all taking it out on a child. Trust me. Lord, I know. Oh, Lord. So understand that a lot of us don't that and we teach the crowd that young crowd just because that person looks good and sometimes they when they be dressed out to nine they are not all what they are. You know what I'm saying? That's the impression they give. It's what it is. So you're in your 40s. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So that's the whole reason why that I'm telling you that you need to talk to about Cynthia G. Besides the Vibe show, Cynthia G roasted too. I'm sorry because her talking points every month, every day is about the dusty black men, the black men going with white women. I'm not lying, and you're a pure black woman. You're pure African descent and beautiful, and you would tell this old so-called black woman, because the white men say so type, okay, knowing her DNA and knowing her hair and know the way she looks, her complexion, that too, with that wig on her head, that in her hair. Talking about Cynthia G. I'm not against wigs, but it gets on my nerves. If you're gonna talk about black nationalists, at least like I attacking the Vibe show with his light skinned Latina wife least go along with the narrative. Okay, what I'm saying? Don't be talking one thing and be called out. Cindy G want a white man. Cindy G want a white man. And I'm sorry, I think that Louis Trulato, who's part white Jewish, and Cindy G to hook up. I'm sorry. That he in love with Cindy G. And I don't get wrong, as a man, she is a fine sister. It's what comes out of her mouth that runs people brothers away. She the Win Lynch sister. The Win Lynch sister. The Win Lynch. Cindy G is the Win Lynch bitch. We don't want a Win Lynch. Win Lynch make sure your Coco black woman was the adversary on the plantation. We don't want nobody to be the adversary. We got married. Got to deal with this person every day, I'm telling you. Win Lynch bitches. It's called Win Lynch bitches. They ain't no sisters. They not no sister adversary. And he put his adversary on the spot. She is grown. Her YouTube subscribe list is gone. It's just anyway, let me get out of here. The synthetic G. Is it called synthetic G? Synthetic G. Synthetic G. That old synthetic G. Synthetic. I lied. When they called this woman Cynthia G, I had to laugh. I said, first I felt sorry for her being called Cynthia G, but now she ain't synthetic besides the wig on her head. She's synthetic. She ain't for the people. She against the people. She's, ooh, her channel is worse than Fox News. No, besides Thomas O'Yor, her channel is worse than Fox News. Y'all heard what I said? Anyway, let me get out of here.